After we left Niagara Falls, we decided to do some shopping at the outlet collection. But first, food. This place had a lot of different restaurants to pick from, but I chose Hot Flock. I thought this was the Canadian equivalent to ChickfilA, but it turns out that ChickfilA really has no equal. Nevertheless, the tater tots were extremely good. The coleslaw in the sandwich, not so much. Those tots were so crispy. I would recommend just getting the tots if you eat here. Look at that. That's some genuine happiness. Unfortunately, this sandwich you would think would be good, but it turned out to be really dry and very bland. It was crispy though. We began our shopping at this chocolate store so we could get some souvenirs. I haven't tried any of the chocolates we got yet, but I bet you they are pretty good. This outlet has food trucks outside and pretty much every store you would need. The best part is how deserted it is. If you listen closely, you can hear Thanos snapping his fingers. There are several stores that you would not find in America, like Roots and this one. We got a couple of treats and continued on a road trip to Toronto. There were a couple of different things like this 80 kilometers per hour sign and a lot of funky buildings. I honestly got a lot of New York vibes from Toronto. They have a soccer team and a pretty cool skyline. This is where Kawhi destroyed the entire NBA. The city has a really easy to use tram system. It also has Kim's Convenience, just like you've seen on Netflix. There are black squirrels, flashy taxis, and a lot of Canadian pride, eh? Tim Hortons is like their Dunkin' Donuts. And here we have Toronto's version of Fifth Ave. They have super expensive retail stores just like New York. We came here just to see what Canada had to offer. They had stores like Roots, Ovo, the Champagne Poppies brand, and Canada Goose, of course. There were several other Canadian stores, but I thought I looked really good in this jacket. Please feel free to buy this for me at the low price of $1,000. Next, we have the Canadian version of Times Square. And there were tons of Japanese restaurants in the area, but Kinka Izakaya was the highest recommended on Yelp. We were able to get a nice seat outside and ordered a ton of food. Yeah, we got fat here. As if that were not enough food, we decided to get some sweets at the highest rated bubble tea in the area, Baroness. It was yummy, tasty, amazing, flavorful, delicious. It was pretty good though. Unfortunately, it started raining, so we decided to get on one of the trams and called it a day. In the morning, we went to St. Lawrence Market. This market was really cool with a lot of small shops and food stands. You can get some souvenirs here as well, tax-free. But one thing people on Reddit recommended was to try the pea meal bacon sandwich at Carousel Bakery. It was pretty underwhelming. You need to pay in cash, so make sure to stop by an ATM first if you want to try this mediocre sandwich. This was another Canadian treat people recommended, but we wanted to have it with some coffee. So, we went right across the street to Balzac's. The interior was really cool, and they also had several treats of their own, including this butter tart, which is another Canadian delicacy. Once again, it was pretty underwhelming. Same goes for this Nanaimo bar. Tasted very strange actually. Despite the lackluster food, we got to experience many new things in Toronto. The low population density was a real breath of fresh air. Before leaving, we wanted to give Canadian food one last chance, so we went on the hunt for the epitome of Canadian cuisine, poutine. For the uninitiated, it is basically French fries with gravy and cheese curds. Nom 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 is supposedly the best in Toronto.
No. What you want, man?
Good?
It's Canada. Hey. You want one too? Here, man. I can't eat all this anyways. Go ahead.
After this meal, we decided to head back to the States. We had a really good time in Canada and even got to see the falls one more time before we went back. I will miss you, but I won't miss your food. Just kidding. Not really though.